With all the Champions League first leg results very, very close, see who will go through to the semi-finals of the Champions League.
Shawty got me trippin'. Shawty got me trippin'. Yeah. Shawty got me trippin', they replaying the videos, nah. She be looking fine, babe. Come spin my way, I'ma treat you right if you pull up on me, yeah. She a little baddie, call her daddy, come join me to Addy. I'ma be there soon, babe, I'ma treat you right. No.
Yes, hello and welcome back to the second legs of the Champions League. After pretty much they're all very close. Let's see what will happen in the second legs of the Champions League. Boys, if you want a discount on your energy, go and get my discount in the description. New Dan10 at checkout. Peace. Yes, we're going to start at the Vuelta Metropolitana for Atletico de Madrid versus AF versus FC Barcelona now. At the Camp Nou, where Atletico Madrid won by 2-0. Barca were reduced to 10 men just before the break because Pau Gabassi was sent off for putting back someone, and then from the resulting free kick, Julian Alvarez scored to make it an absolute worldie, and then Alexander Sholoff sweeps home the second, but it's at the Vuelta. What can happen? Will it be a Atletico win? Will Barca come back with a vengeance? Can Atletico Madrid get to a Champions League semi-final for the first time in a long while? I can say they might do. I'm going to go with 2-1 Atletico de Madrid to seal their place in the semi-finals of the Champions League. We head to Anfield for Liverpool and defending champions Paris Saint-Germain. Now, at the Parc de Paris, where Liverpool thought they will play a new formation of a 3-back. Well, 3-5 back, which didn't really work. They lost 2-0 thanks to a deflected finish from Desiree Doué and a solo individual goal from the Georgian Kvaratskhelia. Liverpool didn't even have a single shot on target. Not one single shot. To be fair, their goalkeeper, Scavasno, was untested. But I mean, it's at Anfield. What can happen? Liverpool did win in the Premier League on Saturday by 2-0. The scoreline was at the Parc de Paris. I'm going to go with a 3. You would assume that PSG would have far too much. 1-2. Liverpool will score potentially 1. I'm going to go 1-1 at Anfield, and Paris Saint-Germain will go through 3-1 on aggregate. We head to Wednesday and we head to the Emirates for Arsenal and Sporting Cluj de Portugal. Now, at the Estadio José Alvarado, where Arsenal scored a 90-plus first-minute goal thanks to Kai Havertz. Arsenal. What do we say about this Arsenal side? Let's give you some. Maxi Araujo hit the bar in the first half for Sporting. Nodi Madueke also had a hit the bar from a corner directly, and Martin Zemani had a goal without for offside. So basically, if you looked at Arsenal, they were both evenly matched here. Sporting just edging in terms of percentage of goals. What can happen in this game? Can Arsenal? But Arsenal do know how to fuck things up recently. They have started to fuck these things up in the Premier League and the FA Cup. They've lost the last 2 games now. But can they beat Sporting? Sporting, we know, did knock out Bodo in the last round, but they were at home first. They were at home second. We know how good the Sporting team is. 2 Arsenal you'd expect to win it easily, but Sporting Club, I'm going to go with an upset. I'm going to go Sporting to win it. 2-1 Sporting Lisbon. No, 3-1 Sporting Club de Portugal. And we head to the last game, which is Bayern München and at Real Madrid at the Santiago at the Estadio Bernabeu, where, let's just say, Bayern Munich were very, very dominant. First of all, Luis Diaz put them ahead, and then Harry Kane in the second half doubled the advantage and then after that, Kylian Mbappe scored a goal to make it 2-1, and a little bit interesting now. What can happen at the Allianz Arena in Bayern Munich, in München? Can Bayern win? Potentially. This is a Bayern Munich team who do love to play expansive and lovely football. Can they win it? Well, as we know, a good way out will never back down. Way out will never back down. I'm going to go 1-0 way out after normal time. But I think, well, obviously, it'll be 1-0 after normal time to way out. And then Bayern will progress. It'll be a 1-1 draw at the end of the game. So Bayern will go through 3-1. 3-2 on aggregate. And that will bring the Champions League quarter-final second legs to an end. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you lot on Wednesday for the repeat thing. But for the Europa League, they are a lot more, I think, spread out with games. Nope, they're all fairly close. 2 of them are very close indeed. Let's see what happens in the Champions League second legs.